probably since about like the mid to late 90s. I've been supporting Chelsea. Shout out to Zola, Petrescu, Babayaro, Torrent Flo, Gospoye, Dennis Wise, Michael Dewberry, Ed De Hoy. This is the worst beating I've ever seen Chelsea get. Taking everything into context. You see, context is very key. Because Chelsea, they've also some bad beatings. But taking everything into context, the opponent, the level of performance, the level of quality, how outplayed Chelsea were, you take all those things into account, it's the worst. Chelsea were not this bad when they lost 6-0 to City. They were not this bad. They were bad, they were not this bad. It was shocking. What is even crazier is, so because you don't have Cole Palmer, who, this ain't Lamine Yamal. This ain't Pedri or Florian Wirtz or Musiala. This is Cole Palmer, who he's a decent young player. He ain't on Yamal's level. He ain't on Wirtz's level. He's just a decent player. So because you don't have Cole Palmer and you don't have Gusto, two players, after spending billions, that's what you put out. I mean, it should have been 8. It should have been 8. Chelsea did not come close to scoring. There's so much to say, and I'll obviously say more in the cookout that I'm going to receive. It is what it is. I'm not going to receive the cookout. But what I will say though is a simple difference between both sides. One team, pass and move, decision making, structure, idea, ethos. You see, when you have an ethos, it doesn't matter how many players you miss. You always fall back to your philosophy and way of playing and your coaching. When you have no coaching and it's merely vibes FC, and you're just reliant on individual brilliance, which is how Tottenham got at UCL final under Pochettino, then you get what happens with Chelsea, where it's a team where it's vibes. Do you know the amount of times that Chelsea had the ball and they were like, what do we do? When you're misplacing passes, when you're looking for guys to give the ball to, when you can't do one touch, that means there's no coaching. See, one touch comes through coaching because the coaching gives you a structure where before you receive the ball, you already know that he's there. So I don't even need to take an extra touch. One touch, boom. One touch, boom. Maximum 2 touches, boom. Because everybody is in the right position. But if guys are not in their right position, you control the ball. Okay, where do we go? And then you've lost all the momentum. The difference in how quickly Arsenal moved the ball and how those useless the season is over. It's now about next season. I don't want to hear about Chelsea for the rest of the season. Nothing matters now. So for me, so FA Cup was one thing. After this, it's done. So now it's about you sack Pochettino and you rebuild this entire team. You get rid of Sterling, you get rid of Gallagher, you get rid of Badeshile, you get rid of Modric, you get rid of a whole bunch of guys, and there's a massive clarity. As if you're serious. Arsenal totally deserve the winners. Still don't have a UCL. You still don't have a UCL. And yes, I'm ashamed. I'll still hold on to that. I don't give a damn. You still don't have a UCL. So you still don't speak basic UCL. We still have 2 of those bad boys. But yeah, Arsenal gave us the worst beating I've ever seen Chelsea receive. I've never seen a Chelsea team that outplayed before. Never. Barca, City, United. I've never seen Chelsea get. It should have been 8. Not could have been. It should have been 8. Chelsea should have lost 8. Chelsea should have been sacrificed. This shouldn't have just been a baptism. This was a mere baptism. This should have been a sacrifice on live television in front of millions upon millions. What a fall. What a fall. Wow. What a fall. Yeah, it is the worst fall of any sports institution. Yeah. Like the vid, subscribe, head to the website, join us for my cookout.